Have you ever wondered which features your product must have just to survive, and which ones will drive customer satisfaction? In this lesson, we're going to review basic and performance features within the Kano model generated by ChatGPT using the Ryanair style airline example. If you're a product manager, business analyst, or Scrum Master, this will help you assess how well AI understands what your users absolutely expect and what can boost their satisfaction. Let's pick up where we left off and explore the remaining Kano model sections. We have already reviewed the excitement features, so let's quickly look at the basic features. Basic features are fundamental. They are generally expected, and without them, the product cannot exist. However, their presence has minimal impact on satisfaction, while their absence can create significant dissatisfaction. So, let's see whether ChatGPT has correctly categorized them as basic features. The first one it generated is low-cost fares. Since we are building a Ryanair-style airline, ChatGPT has categorized low-cost fares as a basic feature. Ryanair is a low-cost airline, and a product like that cannot exist without low-cost fares. That's why ChatGPT has placed it in the basic feature category. Then comes point-to-point connectivity. Again, ChatGPT has added this as a basic feature. In our case, Ryanair has a strong connectivity network across Europe. It's a key part of their business model. They provide direct flights within the region from many cities. That's why this feature is categorized as a basic feature. Now, keep in mind that for two different airlines, A and B, the same feature might be considered a basic feature in one case and a performance or excitement feature in another. So, keep that flexibility in mind. The next one is online booking and check-in. Since most airlines offer this now, it has become a basic expectation for customers. Standard seat allocation. Again, the availability of standard seating is a basic feature. On-time performance, starting the flight on time and reaching the destination on time is also a basic feature. So, ChatGPT has correctly categorized all the basic features based on our scenario. Let's look at the performance needs now. Performance features have a direct proportional impact. Their presence increases customer satisfaction and their absence causes dissatisfaction. Let's take fuel efficient fleet. From the customer's perspective, I might not consider this a performance feature. I'd place it under excitement. Remember, Kano analysis is done from the customer's perspective. How the customer perceives features as performance, excitement, or basic needs. So, in this case, for a Ryanair style airline, customers are more interested in paying low fares than in knowing how polluting the aircraft is. Therefore, I would categorize fuel efficiency as an excitement feature in our scenario. Next, reliable customer service. I'd consider this a performance feature and ChatGPT has categorized it correctly. Then expanded route network. This is also a performance need. Expanding the route network means offering broader connectivity to various destinations via direct or connecting flights. Advanced safety features. Again, this falls under performance, not necessarily a basic need. Finally, enhanced cabin comfort, like offering more legroom, is another performance feature. So, overall, this categorization by ChatGPT is correct. In this lesson, we evaluated the basic and performance features of Kano model generated by ChatGPT and reviewed how well it categorized these features for a Ryanair style airline across these two groups. Basic features like low-cost fares, point-to-point connectivity, and online check-in were correctly recognized as essential and expected by customers. Performance features such as expanded route networks and enhanced cabin comfort were identified as elements that directly influence customer satisfaction when improved or missing. We also revisited the idea that feature categorization is subjective and depends heavily on customer perception and product strategy, such as reclassifying fuel-efficient fleets as an excitement feature based on our low-cost airline context. Great job! You've now seen how to validate and refine AI-generated outputs for both foundational and satisfaction-driving product features. See you in the next video.